Hi there, my name's Allan Fraser and I'm part of Embrace Church in Darlington, and my God story started actually when I met a beautiful woman. Now before you turn off and think, oh, is this X-rated or 18 or something? No, it's family friendly, so stay tuned. But in my mid-20s I had what I call really a very normal life. You know, I had a 9-to-5 job. I used to like watching Match of the Day and having a glass or two of cider. Still like doing those things actually. But I had all these questions inside. Why are we here? What's the point of life? Is there a God? You know, just what is going on? You know, how did we even exist? You know, and I had all these questions, and funnily enough, I never believed that there used to be nothing and then somehow by magic there was something. I never fell for that. I've never seen any evidence for that since, nothing becoming something. I mean, has anyone ever seen that? Maybe David Blaine or Paul Daniels can do that, but we know that's just a trick. So I never believed that, but I certainly never believed there was a God either. Well, one night I'd, you know, been having a couple of games of pool and a couple of pints of cider, and across the bar, the White Horse Hotel at the top of North Road in Darlington, many of you will know that, I saw this beautiful woman, as I say, plucked up the courage to go and chat to her and buy her a drink, and just chatting. And then it got to about 11 o'clock at night, things had gone well. She spoke back to me and chatted to me and was friendly to me, and I thought this was great. And the following Saturday night I'd been invited to a friend. So I said to her at 11 o'clock, kind of going home time, hey, next Saturday I'm going to a friend's barbecue, would you like to come with me? And to my amazement, she said two things. She said, yes, I'd love to come with you, but two, on one condition. If I come to the barbecue with you on a Saturday night, you've got to come to church with me on a Sunday morning. I'd never been invited to church. I didn't know anyone went to a church. I just had no idea what church was. But I was so desperate for her to come on a date with me, I agreed to go to church with her. I agreed to go once. That was the deal. We went to the barbecue. We kind of started dating a little bit at that point. Very early stages, obviously. And I went and met her at the town clock in Darlington, and we went to church. Actually, it was the college in the old, the hall in the old college. And I was thinking, is this church? Because I thought church was a building. There was enough about it for me to want to go back. Everyone was friendly to me. Everyone was kind to me. Everyone was chatty to me. Everyone welcomed me back the following week and seemed pleased to see me, remembered my name and things like that. And the music was great. The preach was okay, interesting. Didn't agree with it, but interesting. But something was going on in my life, and I wondered if this could be a place where I might get some of my questions answered. As I say, I never thought God would be the answer to my questions. I never thought Jesus would be the answer to my questions. But I kept going, and I kept going, and I kept going. And one day, after about 6 months of going to church and asking everyone there 100 questions every week, they never got sick of me or tired of me. And if they did, they didn't show it. I had an encounter with God. And wow, I didn't expect to get emotional at this, but hey, that's God. That's what God does. He's close and personal, and through my hunger to find out the truth, and me and a beautiful woman, it's amazing what God will do, eh? He drew me in, and I had an encounter with God. 25 years later, I'm married to that beautiful woman, and my life is just an adventure that I never thought possible. And all because one day this beautiful woman blackmailed me to come into church with her. And here I am, having the time of my life. I still love God, still love my wife, still the most beautiful woman ever. Love church. I found the answers to all those questions I had. I didn't think that was possible. And I found the answers to be Jesus. That's the truth. My name's Allan Fraser. Bye for now.